Good evening, good evening. Wow. Fuck, you kind of... What the hell?
Oh.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
I threw myself now. I threw myself.
Well,
You know how you guys... You know how you guys, when I go live, one of you is talking or something like that.
and we were completely
Oh,
silent, and it
And
threw
you were
off?
completely silent, I completely threw me.
The master
have
plan is
finally
working,
managed it.
lads.
You have finally managed it to throw me by not talking. Jeez.
Oh, damn,
Bloody hell. But yes, welcome to a live show where we have against a team joined by five wonderful friends who play Dungeons & Dragons in this homebrew setting of Manitar and this homebrew campaign, which I am running desperately in the background. Yes, welcome in. I'm going to get straight to it. As usual, there are some announcements at the start of the stream which I have to do. The first of those is the fact that I'm an affiliate of Fantasy Grounds. If you'd like to support the stream, but would also like to get things for Fantasy Grounds, you can do so by clicking the link that's going to be appearing in the chat in a moment, or if you're watching this on YouTube, in the description below. It will not cost you anything extra, but Fantasy Grounds says thank you to me for promoting their stuff. They give me a little bit of kickback, so it doesn't cost you anything, but it does support the stream by clicking that link.
Except your soul.
Also, yes, I have sold my soul to Fantasy Grounds. So I'm actually kind of okay with sending my soul to.
It's good value, really.
Yeah, there's not a lot of value in my soul anyway. As you can see, there are also some Heroforge miniatures dotted around the screen. I'm moving straight on from that. They have all been made in Heroforge. Heroforge is awesome because you can do all sorts of wonderful things, and they have this kit bash feature, which, yeah, you could do all sorts of stuff with it. It's kind of wonderfully fun. So recommend using it. Very, 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 very much recommend using it because of that awesomeness that they can do. Music is a thing that is going on in the background that has been provided to us by SiriusState.com, Tabletop.com, including Fascinating Studios, Alexander Nakarada from Tabletop Studios, and Travis Savoy from RPG Music Maker. These guys are awesome because they make music that we can have, and that is part of the Creative Commons license that we can have to enhance the gaming experience. So yes, those guys are awesome. Thank you very much to them. And yeah, hopefully the music is not going to be too irritating, because sometimes I put it too loud, which I realize after the fact.
What?
But but do let me know if it gets a bit loud. Yes, there's that. Also, I mentioned I have youtube.com/askgames_and_t, where you can watch back on all 100 of these episodes of the Scarlet Guard. 100 fucking episodes. That's something I never ever thought of happening. That is how many? That's 300. That's 300 hours. That's almost 300 hours worth of this game that we have been running. What the hell? I never thought I would ever have the bias that. So yeah, it's thank you for the resub. So yeah, you can
for another 100 episodes. How about that?
not sure I will survive for another 100 episodes, but yeah, we've been going a while. So yeah, if you want to catch up on all 100 episodes, you can do so. That's at the YouTube channel I just talked about. Not just that, there's also Fortune's Whimsy, Fearful Fortunes, the Hidden One, Dark Heresy 2e game on there, plus various different one-shots that have gone up / are going up at some points throughout the year, because I have a huge backlog of videos to put on there. So you catch all the things on there as well. That be it for the things I like talking about. The one thing I hate talking about is donations. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so by clicking the donation link somewhere underneath this thing that you're watching. You don't have to. Please think about your own pocket first. Please think about your own financial stability before thinking about donating to me. There are, however, some suggested donation tips, which will enhance the gaming experience of our players here. Some of those are rerolls, inspirations, advantages, and other things like that. Or if you wish, you and I could work together to create a magical item that the players would then get access to. That has been redeemed a few times already, and there's been some very interesting magical items made, which are being used by our players. So yeah, you can come together. You and I can come together to create a magical item and throw it the way of the players to see what happens. That's it, I think, for announcements that I usually have to do. So I'm going to hand over some character introductions. who shall I start with? Who's a person I don't normally start with? Jeff, I don't normally start with you.
Yeah.
You're going to talk about
Really?
Tyfari. Who is Tyfari?
Wow, I feel betrayed.
As
I
well
never
you
start with you,
should.
dude.
But all right. Despite current events, I'll talk about Tyfari and myself. Tyfari is the party's wizard, the magic boy, as is one of his many nicknames.
The magic.
He's slightly disturbing to some people. He makes a lot of sense to some people. He is a genocidal quarterstaff wielding maniac according to some other people. So yeah, it's all it's a matter of perception. And since his perception is shit, he doesn't know what he is.
Yeah, they're all true.
They're
Yeah.
all true. They're all absolutely true.
Let's make that
Tyfari is
clear.
a lot of things, but he's not a simple wizard.
He's definitely not a simple wizard. Jeff, where can people find you?
In Friesland.
You know what I mean.
To Frisia.
Oh.
You know. what I
Well,
meant.
you can find me at twitch.tv/lhenson, where I stream every now and then.
Such an asshole. it's a good thing you're it's a good thing you're a friend of mine. Moving along the
How
line.
easy it is to throw you off your game.
Yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy to do that. Sean, tell us about Farrell for us, please.
Yes, Feral is a wonderful furball, which is kind of like a giant. They're just smaller. And
Is he a furbolg or a furball?
a furbolg. But yeah, but
Ball of fur.
he can be a little furball. He can turn into multiple different little things. Hopefully, a pangolin will be added to his repertoire soon enough. Now that we are, which would be probably one of his new favorites. But he set out from his kind of tucked away little fortress of because he wanted to learn more about the world, and boy, howdy has he.
Howdy has he.
A lot of good and bad lessons, but yeah, he's definitely not so naive anymore.
Some regrets here and then.
He doesn't regret any of it.
Nah.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little.
Well, would
Maybe
you
a little.
regret would you regret things that made you who you are? Perhaps, actually. Don't answer that. That's too philosophical. Moving on.
much.
Let's go to Neil from Immersion Diversion, telling us about Sykes. And while he does that, I will go and deal with my fire because that's the only thing keeping my warm house, my warm house. It's the only thing keeping my house warm right now.
All right. Hello, I'm Neil, like he said, from Immersion Diversion. We play games over there, and also I run a Pokemon Tabletop on Wednesdays. I play Sykes. Sykes Brillo, ex-hunter, ex-professional hunter, grew up or made a farm with the family, and is now going to try and save family. Well, now that he knows that his family is kind of more or less safe and protected, he's helping out his newfound friends that he made along the way, all while becoming a ghosty boy.
But
'Cause
you
I
said
died
an
twice.
ex-professional hunter, so are you now a non-professional hunter?
Yeah, he's so
Yeah,
amateurish
I'm-
now.
Have you
yeah,
been
I'm-
degraded to the amateur league?
He's an amateur.
I got rusty because family, and now I'm making my way again.
Make him away.
Oh, so
my way.
blame them. Yeah. Blame the
Oh,
white
Yeah.
kids.
Hey, they made
Fucking
me
white
happy, and
The
now I'm
old
trying
ball
to
and
become-
chain.
Yeah, I can
Well-
use that ball and chain to kill people. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Not the actual, you know.
Creative use of your wife.
I mean,
Right.
she also apparently has been able to kill people. She's been in the wrong crowd.
I came back at the wrong point to hear creative use of your wife just then, so I'm going to move on from that to Lydia, who's going to tell us about Janai.
I can see if I can get catapult on a scroll.
Even in context, it was pretty interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, save us, Lydia. Who's Janai?
No,
Oh.
we're good. No.
It is a bad day when you turn to me for salvation. Jedi, part cleric, part fighter, all tiefling, all brawn and muscle and heart. Not enough booze in that lady lately. But I hear she's going to get a fight soon, so that's good times. There's a lot of complex backstory there, but you know what? I'll write you something up one day. We don't have to get into that now. It's just there's a lot, okay? And she cares so much about people.
Mm-hmm. She does.
Yeah.
Even though she doesn't want to admit it.
She fucking hates people, but she cares about a couple.
Yeah, she does. Last but not least, we have... Well, not last but not least, but definitely the last player here right now, River, telling us about Illyria.
Yes, Illyria, the captain of the guard, the one and only, from Dia Chata, and she is a fighter wizard, originally a pure fighter, but because of certain psionic abilities from a certain empire, kind of awakened that wizardy side to her, albeit a different kind, maybe innate traits or whatever. And she's currently helping these guys out as long as she can before she departs.
Yeah. Illyria is going to be going off on a quest on her own soon, but for now she's here helping out her friends. And last but not least, we would have Ruben here, but Ruben is unfortunately not able to join us right now. Atlas is the character that he plays. And they are the entertainer, they are the strong man, they are the barbarian, the one that hits things very hard and then has an emotional breakdown about it. Because that's Atlas. He's becoming the moral compass when Janae was the moral compass. I think.
I would say Tyfari was the moral compass, but you know.
I would definitely not say that. Tyfari was anything but the moral compass.
But yeah. No, Tyfari is the magnet ruling the compass.
But Atlas is our strongman entertainer, literally strongman because he can lift ridiculous amounts, and is our sort of barbarian fella. Yeah, that's Atlas. He punches things really hard and grapples them very well as well. That is him.
He has a donkey friend named Hercules.
He does have a donkey friend named Hercules, who is with you all. By the right now. At least he is with you, but you leave him. From where we will start, you'll be leaving him at the entrance to the vault. Talking of said vault, for sure. Talking of said vault, our heroes are in Pretty Pangolin, the hometown of Tyfari, where they are here to retrieve something that Tyfari left here a long time ago. A power source, something that gives him his powers, that keeps him around, that keeps him doing the things that he does. Coming to retrieve it. Before then, they were traveling through the skies here in the Empire of Bonobral, and had a little bit of well, our heroes didn't, but the ship they were traveling certainly did. Had a bit of an altercation with a frigate of the the Imperial Navy here, where the captain of said ship told our heroes' captain that they need to pay their debts. It was over 2,000 gold pieces. It was a lot of money. And they still have not paid it, but have agreed at least to pay the fine so that they have a little bit more leeway to pay said debt. Our heroes have yet to figure out what to do about that.
Whether to do anything about it.
But they landed at Pretty Pangolin and headed through the town, meeting many people who were quite delighted to see Tyfari back. There were lots of joyous celebrations, and they themselves, the heroes, attracted a lot of attention due to the fact that Tyfari, the lord of the town, is back. They headed up to a very ruined fort, almost a fortified manor estate, where Tyfari told them about his past, told them about who he is and how he is, and how he came to be who he is. It was quite the emotional conversation. This was when Tyfari revealed that there was a source in the vaults, and they would head down and try and find it. Before going down, Tyfari was warned by his old vizier that there are some new traps put in place. The vault doors were opened with the ancestral swords that Tyfari carries with him, and we watch as our six heroes descend into the darkness. Scarlet Guard. As you are descending down, you see that there are sconces and torches all along the stairwell here. And as soon as you gain a certain distance down, the sconces light up and will light your way down to a simple wooden door. Tyfari, you're the one that knows of the traps that were here when you placed your source. You know that this stairwell is trapped, and you know that that there is a certain stone that if you stand on it, will turn the trap into a massive great big slide.
Oh, fun.
So turn the stairs, turn the trap. Wow, bloody hell! Dutch getting in the way. Turn the stairs into a bloody great big slide is what I mean. And you know where that stone is. What do you want to do?
I would like to summon my mage hand.
Okay.
Because I believe mage hand can hover.
It can.
Let
yes.
me quickly check. And I will let the mage hand float just above the trapped step.
Mm-hmm. The stone.
The stone, yeah, sorry. With a thumb pointing down, and I will tell everyone to not stand on that stone marked by the mage hand, because otherwise we will be in trouble. I am definitely not saying that it's going to turn everything into a slide, because I know at least 2 characters will then purposefully step on it.
Sounds like
very,
one of which
very
is
wise.
not myself.
Very, very wise.
Including yourself.
No, not including myself. I know what's going to happen.
So you all just say with that very, very obvious symbol of "Do not step on this stone," displayed by Tyfari's mage hand. You'll head down the stairs very, very safely and arrive in front of these very, very ornate wooden doors, which have the same symbol of the stone doors outside. There is no lock or key. There's no lock or key to these doors, and it doesn't appear to have the same lock that the previous stone vault doors outside had.
Alright. Well, before we do anything, I would like to investigate the area to see if there's any new traps.
Okay, please roll me an investigation.
That is a 28.
Good.
Fucking hell. How did you get advantage on that, though?
Because I have the necklace.
You do.
The owl necklace, which is
Yes, the owl necklace
created by a donation, I believe.
Yes, the clear sight pendant, which indeed was created through a donation. Awesome. So yes, with that, a very, very, very easy check around the door. This door is not trapped. This door is very, very simply doorway into another place. You do, however, notice that the doorway, around the doorway, are arcane symbols carved into the lintel and the frame of it.
Okay. Can I do an arcana or a history, whatever, to remember what they are? Or do I know what they are?
You can do me an arcana to figure out what they are. You know for a fact that this doorway is the first chamber.
Alright. I will do an arcana check. That's a 20.
20, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. These symbols... I'm still not very good with the different types of magic, but these symbols, when the door is opened and a certain thing is activated on the other side, the door will close and become magically locked.
That all. Jesus, I'm a terrible trap setter. Fucking hell. Alright, I can do better than this. So, yeah, I will open the door. And I will see if I can find the other thing that I need to tickle to make sure that the door does not close permanently.
All right. Anybody?
possible.
Is everybody else joining you?
I
Dark, is
will
it
tell
dark?
everyone what we have to do. So, yeah, that we have to open the door, go through quickly, so no lingering, and we have to activate something on the other side, and then we can. The door stays open. If not, we shut ourselves in. We think.
Okay.
We're not gonna shut ourselves in. Don't worry. Don't
Okay.
worry. I got it.
Okay.
How dark is it in here?
You open the door, and whereas the passageway, the stairway down, was very brightly lit, this doorway opens into a large-ish chamber with very, very little light in it. Right, almost directly behind the doorway, almost. You can see what seems to be this short, I'm going to call it a pedestal. But basically it's a very small, very short pedestal with what appears to be this pointy anvil on top of it. It's made of this very, very, very fine iron metal with carvings and symbols of the Tyfari dynasty all over the sides of this all over the sides of this anvil, and yeah, you see that beyond the anvil seems to be complete darkness.
All right. I assume I have to do something at the anvil.
Right, you head over to the anvil, and there are two things that strike you with the anvil. The first thing that you see is that there is an inscription carved into the anvil nearest the side nearest to you, nearest to the door, and then in the center of this anvil is a very, very narrow slit. The inscription, which you are very easily able to read due to the fact it's written in Bunobral, with a translation underneath in common, says, "The true heir will light the way."
Oh, well, that's easy. You are the true heir, aren't you?
I certainly hope so.
Ha! This would be a shitty time to find out.
Yes.
You also
And
notice
I
that the
will, start
sorry.
trying to light the way.
Okay, how do you light the way?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't invented it. I will do a history check to see if I remember.
Sure, go for it.
I will re-roll that one. Hmm,
12.
12.
Unfortunately, you don't really remember how this trap, how it's not a trap, how this chamber works. Might require a bit more investigation or searching of something here. I will point
Give
out.
me a second.
Sure, no worries.
Point something
I will
out.
point
but I'm
out
just...
that the space beyond the anvil is complete darkness, including for those who have dark vision.
Oh.
It's magical.
I say it's magical darkness. Maybe, I don't know. It might not be magical, and it's just stupid dark.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, it
walk
might not be
into the
magic, it might
darkness
just
and
be
see what
stupid.
happens.
Hey, I don't say this often, but I think we should let Tyfari do the thinking.
He is doing the thinking.
Mr. GM man.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
So, it's been a while since I checked up on my abilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a feat called Observant, right?
Yes, you do.
Would passively would I pick up anything regardless of perception or investigation? Because both of them are at a 21.
Yeah. Passively, because stupid high stuffs.
Mm-hmm.
This chamber entrance is empty except for this plinth and anvil. Glancing over the anvil itself, there is that inscription, and then right in the center of that inscription is this narrow slit. It's a very narrow opening.
Before I continue, I will at first cast skill empowerment upon myself.
Okay.
And give it expertise in intelligence-based skills.
Okay.
Oh.
And I will double my proficiency for Arcana.
Amazing.
So, and I will then do an Arcana check, and I have no idea how I can change that in Fantasy Grounds.
So in
just have to do my roll plus 18.
No, it's an easy way to do this. When you go to Arcana, you see the stars on the left. You can click those stars, and those will change the proficiency for you.
All right, do an Arcana check.
No!
That is a natural 20 for a 33.
33. Bloody hell!
Shit.
Oh.
Natural 20. Okay. So, the natural 20, you know exactly what you need to do. You know that the sword that you have, your ancestral sword, is what marks you out as an heir. The heir will light the way, and there is this narrow opening in the anvil. The combination of the sword and this narrow opening will very likely have an effect upon the area around you.
Okay. Well, I will insert the sword into the anvil then.
You do, and as you insert the sword into the anvil, I just realized how that sounded.
Like a normal thing to do with a sword.
Like a very, very normal thing to sound. It does. It's slighting without any resistance.
So no need to lube it up.
Sounds something.
No need to lube it up at all.
There
No.
we go.
And there is this
Someone had to.
Yeah, you do. There is this very bright white light that glows out. I'm just getting worse and worse and worse. Glows out of the hilt of the sword, which completely clears the darkness in front of you, so that you are able to see far out into the chamber. The chamber itself seems to be now about 20 to 30 feet in diameter.
Whoa.
About 15 feet in height, which is a decent sized chamber. 15 feet isn't actually as high as you think. So it's a decent. It is a very decent size. And as the darkness dissipates around you, torches light up around the walls around you. That's when, Tyfari, you remember the door. Mm-hmm. And you look back and you see the door is closing.
Okay. Do I remember what I need to do to stop the door from closing, or?
The symbols on the outside didn't actually say if you could stop the door from closing. You could definitely try and stop the door from closing. I would like you to let me know how you want to do that. The door is now closing.
And I do know that it is, I do remember that it is just a stone wall, right?
Stone wall?
Yeah, the door. Or is it?
Oh yes.
Whatever.
Sorry, no. The door itself is it's not. The door is not stone. It's wood, but it is a very, very heavy, solid type of wood that is very difficult to break.
I don't need to break it. I have pass wall. So
Okay.
Let it close. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Okay.
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 Something else that happens.
Oh,
when
you know what? But when he says that,
Mm-hmm.
let me just look into my inventory, because I trust Tyfari, but everything up to a certain point, So let it close. I have this. It doesn't feel right. So I'm going to take something from my inventory. Let me find it. Oh, no, I gave that away. I bet I have something. Ah, yes. I'm going to take the jar of brown preserve that I still have from fall.
Okay.
Wow.
I do not remember what this is, but carry on.
It was interesting. And I'm going to try and see if I can wedge it so that the door doesn't fully close.
Okay. Oh. I hadn't contemplated this. This is fun. Roll me.
Sure. I will roll you. But what?
Roll for me a dexterity check.
Straight dexterity. Coming up.
I'll even give you a sleight of hand on this one if you wanted.
Ooh.
Okay, because you know what? You've already said it, so I'm going to re-roll sleight of hand. Ah!
Sure. I'll go with that.
Please, for the sake of everything.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Fingers
Can I
crossed.
also
I've got plus
attempt
one.
something while she's doing this?
Yeah. I'll roll sleight of hand. See, an 8! A solid 8!
Okay, what did you want to do, Sykes?
I want to try to stick my shield in between them, like, long way.
Oh, like that. Okay. Well,
So I'm just sort of sitting there fiddling with the fucking jar, going like, no, I got this. It's made of glass, but I got this. And then I see your shield and I go, a better idea.
that's basically what happens, because the natural one, I would have said you threw it through the doorway and it landed on the other side and the door closed. But with the 7, you are able to fiddle around with this to say, no, it's gonna be here, and you place it. No, it's place it, and then you look up to see Sykes is trying to do the same thing, but with the shield.
Mm-hmm.
The door. I'm going to say that the doorway is not. The space between the two doors is not big enough to put the shield lengthways.
Oh, okay.
You could, as in not sort of point to tip, but you could try side to side, and
but then there's the chance that it slips and it closes still.
Mhm.
So
there's always
I mean,
there's always that
give
chance.
enough of a space to like maybe Atlas could grab his fingers.
You
in
could
there
do that too, but I still need from you a. Yeah, I'm just going to call it straight dexterity on this one.
Okay, that's fine. 14.
A 14. You needed a 15.
Oh!
You needed a 15 because it was about getting that timing right, but getting that timing right as the doors close to get to that point where you can just quickly put the shield in before the doors slip.
What if I threw the shield?
Shut. Not with, you could,
Oh, okay.
not with that. This is your one chance, unfortunately.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine.
But the doors do unfortunately close, and there's almost like this very audible click that reverberates around the room. And you all find yourselves,
Did her jar
for the
work,
moment, trapped.
It's okay. I totally trust Tyfari, and this is going to be fine.
Yeah.
To suit everyone a bit, I will grab the Staff of the Magi and I will use 5 out of the 60 levels and cast Pass Wall on the door. So now there is a passage 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 20 feet deep in any wooden, plaster, or stone surface for 1 hour.
Oh.
Well, you could have done that when we wanted to go back through, but okay, thank you.
Well,
I
just wanted to make you
completely
guys
forgot
feel okay.
I feel better now, thank you.
This is why I said I had it.
Yeah, I completely forgot about the fact that you had the Staff of the Magi. I completely forgot about this. Cool. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
Quick note, guys, it is up for 1 hour, but I can, if need be, I can cast another one, and I hope to be back outside in 1 hour. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
We're all hoping that. This place stinks.
Well,
As
yeah,
you're looking-
it has been my family's crypt
I go
for
pick the shield back
a
up.
couple of hundred years.
Sure.
Yeah.
As Janai and Tyfari are having this conversation, what are the rest of you doing?
Ah, the smell is genetic. I see.
Just
It's
waiting
full-
patiently, watching everything happen, just being like, why is everyone so scared? Tafari said he had it.
Okay.
Gross, that's trusted.
Illyria, on the other hand, is just investigating everything because, well, it's Tafari's crypt, so she has a tingling feeling of she wants to investigate everything. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, absolutely. And you're the one that would then, while this is all happening, you're just looking around, and you're the one that sees that there are around the walls carvings. There are carvings all around the walls of various different shapes and symbols. You also notice that the floor is this very, very, very nicely paved floor, and in the center of this floor there are 3 hexagonal stone pavements, which at this present moment are completely empty. And because you have such a fucking high investigation
I love observing.
it's amazing. The symbols, each of the symbols around the walls, excuse me,
Bless you.
each of the symbols, the stone upon which the symbols are seems to be damaged in some way. Some of them seem to have what look like blade strikes. Others seem to have dents, which have caused the stone to almost chip and fall away. Still leaving the symbol there, but the symbol itself, but the stone seems itself has been dented in some way, and a few others even seem to have scorch marks on them. Give me a moment. I quickly scrub my eye out, and I will share with you
Okay, guys.
what you guys see.
Ooh.
There we go.
You know, I completely forget how busted observant is because no one ever takes it, but when you take it, it's fucking funny.
Ooh.
Oh, stuff and things.
So for those watching at home, these are the symbols that our characters see.
Yeah, like
That's far
Illyria would. Yeah, Illyria will be pointing them out. Pretty much.
Well, would I remember what their meaning is?
No, you wouldn't. Not in
Or
this one.
do I know that these are new or?
You would know that these are new. That this is a
Okay.
new trap. This is new.
Can I do an investigation or something to?
You can do investigation for me.
Learn what they are.
Yeah, you can do investigation for me.
Okay. This is not
Oh.
checking for traps, so no advantage, right?
No, this is not checking for traps. No.
Alright. A 26.
26.
A 13 modifier. Insane.
Skill empowerment.
Mm.
Yeah, really cool. How long does
Slightly
skill
busted.
empowerment last for?
An hour.
Good times.
Really good times. So, the first
it does
thing
take
that you
up a 5th level spell slot.
fair.
It's not
The
cheap.
first thing that you notice is that the anvil itself is now glowing. And it is glowing partly because the sword is embedded in it, but also because there is a new inscription that has been revealed on the anvil.
Ooh.
And the new inscription says, "The correct keys will unlock the path, but beware the trap of time."
Hey, Trap of time. Okay. Is there any check I can make to learn what the trap of time means?
Yes, you can absolutely do that. Roll me straight intelligence.
Great intelligence. Do I do this correctly now?
Oh.
I would like a reroll for that.
By
Yeah,
using time magic.
I was going to say, it's like, I'm not going to give you a reroll. How are you going to achieve that? But your time stuff.
I think he gets just the one more, right? Or just
Pen-
the-
Well, I also wasn't done with with your previous investigation, so I'll continue with that for the moment. But unfortunately, with your trap of time, you're not sure what's to do with. Illyria, because you're the one that's looking around, you notice that in the roof here of this room appears to be these very, 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 very small vents. So you're the one that sees that, Illyria. Tyfari, so your investigation, you see that there is, you see the new inscription on the other side of the anvil. You also notice that your sword has 3 faintly glowing runes.
Okay, can I
Yep.
see what they
You will
are?
see that in a moment. These are the runes you see on the hilt of the sword.
Oh, so some of them are combined versions of the other ones.
Okay. Yeah, I will tell everyone that there's the glowing runes and that I think we need to combine the runes to make them what the symbols are as they are currently on the sword. I point up the glowing runes out, the slightly glowing runes on the sword, and ask if anyone else has any other brilliant ideas or anything.
The lightning bolt combines with the J.
Very good, Farrell. Very good.
I've been thinking of something, but it's like probably the stupidest thing I could think of.
Go for it.
Oh dear.
I mean, should I just go for it, or do you want me to tell you what the idea is first?
Well, you can decide what to do that.
As a character, I am very much in
sure.
favor of discussing it.
As a player, yeah.
As a player, so yeah, go for it. But
so this is just my idea. What if they're like refrigerator magnets, but as runes? Like we could pull them off the wall and put them somewhere else.
oh, I love your idea.
I guess we can try.
You could try, definitely pull him off the wall. Yeah.
Yeah,
Firmly
Sykes will walk
grasp
up to the. Sykes will attempt the top right line first, and I'll try to he'll see if he can at least move it, if not pull it, or if there's a groove, if he could do anything with it.
I'm not going to make you roll anything because you realize very quickly, Sykes, you can get no purchase on the stones of which the runes are inscribed. You can get no purchase on them. They seem to be completely flush with the wall.
Well, they don't move, guys.
Maybe draw a line between them with your sword.
I like that idea.
To see what happens if he pulls the sword out of the anvil.
Oh.
I don't think that will be a great idea.
No.
Yeah.
Well, do you know how to move a squiggly little room?
Well, I mean, we could just make a carve in the wall on them.
Would
maybe.
I know how to combine these runes, Mr. GM? Or do I Arcana check to know how to...
Just roll me an intelligence check.
Damn it. It's a 12.
12. That's fine. That's fine in this case. With Illyria examining the runes and seeing the dents and scrapes and scorch marks on the runes, It seems that they need to be struck. And they need to be struck heavily. So
Ooh,
either
we gotta attack all.
Either what? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So they were. So they need to be struck.
Yeah.
By something, but struck heavily as well. So a simple fist punching the wall may not do that, but something a bit more heavy, for example, a sword strike or a spell. A spell that causes a bit more damage might do it.
Is there anything in the room that's kind of like a heavy-looking blade, other than what we might have? Okay.
No. The room itself is pretty bare apart from the anvil and these symbols and the 3 hexagonal stones in the floor.
If I understood it correctly, then the runes are easily... they're not super high up or anything, right?
No, they're very easily accessible.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a bit of a gamble, if you guys agree, but I was thinking maybe have something else strike the runes, so that at least if bad shit happens, we will be somewhat slightly maybe safe.
I unsheath both my swords.
Real
Like these?
quick. Quick before anyone says anything, Illyria looks up. You said there were vents, right?
Yes.
Illyria looks at them vents and goes, "If we fuck up, I'm not sure what comes out of them vents."
I won't fuck up.
And I...
Well, while you guys are thinking, I'm going to go and quickly take care of my fire.
Okay.
I already had a
was gonna
plan.
say... Yeah, go ahead.
I was just thinking, use the Staff of the Magi to use Conjure Elemental, get an Earth Elemental to strike them.
Oh, yeah, that would work. Because they could just mold it and make the lines. Right?
Also, if you don't want to spend any charges, I can Conjure Elemental just because I have the spell.
But I mean, I have 60 charges, I believe. On the
staff. Yeah.
So you're saying I'm not going to hit anything? Just checking.
Yet.
Okay.
I don't know what comes next.
If the fire fails, you can hit Tyfari.
I'll keep my swords out.
Nice.
Just in
That
case.
is not the worst idea you have ever had, Janae, so keep it up.
Okay, punch things. Got it.
Punch
Slice
unfriendly things.
Right,
Would like
not
to
you.
make a small addition to that.
Okay, not punch everything.
So, what have you decided?
I
Something
will
stupid.
use the Staff of the Magi once again.
Mm-hmm.
And I will summon an Earth Elemental by using Conjure Elemental.
Very nice.
And I will have the Earth Elemental strike the first correct rune.
Which is?
I don't know how to describe this. The L shape, and have it combined with the straight dash line thingy.
Let me just grab
Whatever.
the Earth Elemental stat. There we go.
It's strength 20, so.
Yeah, of course. So.
Just
One,
punch
two.
the wall, the hole now.
You can do it like the bottom, top line, middle line, bottom line, and the number, and then just one from one on the left to whatever number on the right.
Here we are,
so
guys,
then it
doing
would
children's
be-
puzzles.
4.
Sorry, which one?
Number 4, I think. 1, 2,
So
3,
the sort of L
4.
shape. The
Yeah,
L
the
shape.
L shape. Yeah.
Okay. With
The line going down like this.
Yep, so
The
like
slash
3.
token 3.
Number
Okay.
3
That would
combined
be-
with number 4.
yeah, absolutely. You have the Earth Elemental strike those 2 points. The Earth Elemental, I don't believe, has many attacks. Oh, it does. It has 2 attacks.
It has
But it is a race 10, so it takes a while because this Earth Elemental rising up from the ground, turning towards you, and you listening to what you're saying, turning back, thumping over to one symbol, reaching back and slamming her fist first into that symbol. There's this great crunch of stone on earth on stone as this element strikes this elemental strikes the stone, and you see that the symbol, after that very massive hit, starts to glow with this very, very faint blue aura. You then it walks over to the other stone and does the same thing, strikes up, and that symbol glows as well, the same very faint blue glow. You all then start to hear a very faint humming noise, which begins to get louder and louder, and then very slowly dies down. The two symbols, which were illuminated, fade. You see that the symbols stay, but the glow fades. And in the center of the floor, where those three hexagonal shapes are, one of them glows with the combined rune that you have made.
Ah.
So we're doing the right thing. Right, then
Yay.
I will tell PD, because I'm gonna call my Earth Elemental PD from now on.
PT. Okay.
As you do.
I would like him to
So done.
bash number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 9, I guess, right? The real
1, 2, 3,
X.
4, 5.
Yeah, the circle
Mm-hmm.
and
Six.
the yeah, and then number 9, if everyone agrees.
Yeah, the X on the bottom left.
Yeah, the normal X, not the slightly
Funky
slanted
one.
Skewed X.
or the
Mhm.
funky one, skewed, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely
you
fine.
would-
You have the elemental do the same thing, striking those two symbols. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to mention.
Oh.
Actually, before backing up slightly, after the first strike and the first glow of the symbol in the floor, you all start hearing a very faint hissing sound, and I will reveal something in a moment, but that faint hissing sound seems to be pulling air through the chamber. In actual fact, you can all now feel a very, very, very heavy draft coming from the doorway into the chamber. And you feel it pulling in and pulling through the chamber outwards. So, due to that pass wall spell, Tyfari, you have effectively negated you've effectively negated the danger to this chamber, which is this chamber would start emptying of oxygen.
I was gonna say Sykes is gonna do something to figure out what was going on.
It doesn't
Because
take take long to figure out that it's that the vents that are in the ceiling were actually there to suck out the air within the chamber. Because of your pass fall, creating this massive, great big bloody hole in a door, which I completely forgot about, has negated that. So you find that you have a lot of
Nice.
you have enough time to, well, you've got time at least now to take it a bit easy in terms of the symbols. So
Slightly less rushed.
slightly less rushed, yeah. So Pete's thumps over to the X and to the circle, strikes the X with this massive fist of earth into the symbol. It glows the same very faint blue, wanders over to the circle, does the same thing. You all hear that same buzzing noise get louder and then die down as the two symbols combine in one of the remaining hexagonal shapes on the floor. You are.
Well, that's at least nice to know. Yeah, and I will do the same for the last rune. So I will tell him to hit up on numbers 8 and 9, I believe that is.
That'd be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 10 and 11. Sorry.
Oh, we almost just failed.
Okay, yeah, got ya.
Basically, just the last two.
The J and the lightning bolt symbol.
Yeah.
Just making sure. You do the same thing, and the same result happens with the sound getting louder and then dying down again. And the symbol, the final hexagonal stone in the floor, lighting up, and with the 3 stones now fully lit, the doorway behind you, you hear a very audible click, and it begins to swing open. You also notice that there was a doorway on the other side, and that also begins to swing open as well.
Okay.
All right, let's
I would like to do one final investigation. Quick investigation, basically, with room for any other traps, and to make sure that we've cleared, so to say, this room.
Sure, absolutely.
Illyria will help you with that one, so you get advantage.
I already do, but thank you for the help. It's much appreciated.
Damn.
30.
30!
I assume the hour hasn't passed yet?
It has not passed, no. So you guys got through this chamber pretty quickly, so yeah, the hour has definitely not passed. Right, in this chamber, there are no traps that you are aware of anymore. You also notice that you have cleared, as it were, you've solved the riddle of this chamber. And the only way to go is either back or forwards.
All right, I will tell everyone. Friends, let's continue our journey.
Hey, Beagle Puppy, Vertex.
Woof woof.
Oh, hey, buddy.
As my son likes to call dogs.
Woof woof. Oh.
Yeah.
Woof, woof.
Heading through the next doorway, which is made of stone this time. You head through and you head into this very dimly lit corridor. The thing that you remember, Tyfari, you remember most of these corridors were fairly short between the 4 chambers. But the corridors were where the traps were mainly placed. And you know that the corridor in this one, that if you are not careful, will spray the corridor with basically a bucket full of shuriken.
Interesting.
If you're not careful.
Right. What do I have to be careful for to not set the shuriken off?
The floor itself, unlike the entryway where it was just a very simple. Unlike the entryway where it was just one stone and then you'll be fine. This is the entire floor is almost like this pressure pad. What's the word I'm trying to think of? It's gone now, but it's like that if you do not watch your footing throughout this floor, the corridor will be sprayed with shuriken. There is a way of disarming it. It's very, very challenging, but it could be done.
Okay.
Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
The room, how big is it from what is it like one end to the other end, essentially?
Right, okay, I see what you mean. The corridor itself is about 20 feet in length.
I have the solution.
I also have a solution, but go ahead. You first. You
Petey is
first.
still up. Petey
He
has
is.
resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks. I let Petey walk forward first.
I agree with this plan. Also, if
Back.
he's on a timer, then We can go fast, right?
Yeah, I mean, PD goes first.
PD goes first. All right. I need a dexterity. I need 5 dexterity throws from him.
His dexterity is -1.
I'll be chanting
Uh,
PET.
I will
PET
give-
from the sidelines.
I'll give
I will
you.
just roll.
I'll give
5d20.
you his stat sheet so you can roll directly from there.
Sure
So
So-
that's 1.
So on the stat sheet you should see dexterity C and S. Just click the S.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
solid
4. That's a fail.
Ooh, 15.
That's a success.
Mhm.
an 18.
That's a success.
A 2.
That's a fail.
No.
A 2.
And that's a fail. Okay, so
Yeah, it's 5.
okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's the I have to do is like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So in total, he takes no, mathematics not working out right now.
43.
So he takes
It's halved, so that's 21.
yeah. 21 points of
So
slashing
20
damage.
22. It's rounding up, right?
Round down.
Oh, then it's 21. So he has
So he-
105 hit points remaining.
Let
We can
me
pass
just put.
safely.
He can pass perfect. So he basically he basically just lights up every single fucking thing. What was it? 100 and,
105 left. He has 126
left.
standard.
all right, so I'll put it to 21. There we go.
Oh yeah, because when you summon him, it goes by spell slots, doesn't it?
No, it's just a summon
yeah.
elemental.
Yeah, it's just conjure elemental, but you can choose which element or type of elemental you want to take. And I
I
figured,
meant
well,
by like upcasting it, and then it boosts up the thing.
oh, you can't upcast it because it's from the staff of the Magi.
No, yeah, it's the. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I
So
got
that means
you.
no
I got
upcasting. Okay.
So, with the trap very easily, well, disabled? I wouldn't say disabled, to be honest. Dealt with.
That's a better term. Yeah.
Dealt with.
Dealt with is a far better term than disabled. You proceed very safely over the almost tumultuous floor that is now completely scattered with all sorts of shurikens, and Pete, the Earth Elemental, is just standing there with this. It looks like a pincushion right now, to be honest. With all these shurikens just sticking into him.
Can I
And you find
Pick
pocket
up
a
on our
couple?
way. Yeah.
Yeah, we're pocketing a couple.
sure, fine.
That's free shuriken.
Nice. Yeah, those are free shuriken. Yeah, sure. If you want to pocket them, let's say you pocket like what? How many do you want?
I'll take 6.
All of them.
There you go.
I'll
You take 6.
10 of 'em.
All right, 10. Like, the room was sprayed with shuriken, and I'm presuming you guys stayed back and just let him do the job, so you didn't.
Yeah.
So none of you took any of the damage. There are a lot of shurikens around, so you can tell me how many you want to take.
Take 100. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not taking 100.
Yeah, what is it? Like my plan was, because I have levitate, I could just easily go back and forth between all of y'all and pick you guys up and whatnot. But that, you know, yeah.
Pete is pretty good at this.
PD
Yeah,
the
it's a
pincushion also works.
The pincushion also works.
Good
You
job,
find-
lady.
You find yourselves in front of the doorway, which to you, Tyfari, you know immediately. Oh yeah, this is the next chamber. The thing about this doorway, where previously the doorway just opened out, and then you found what was inside. This one has an inscription across the doorway itself, which reads, "Power is a crutch. Inner strength is needed to proceed."
Ooh,
Yeah, straight.
ooh.
Farrell?
I shove
I
Farrell
believe you
forward.
want to make a contribution.
I'm very internally strong.
Yes. But give me 5 seconds before we do anything. And I would like to ask the Earth Elemental, PD the Pincushion, if he detects anything within 60 feet, I believe it is. Yes, 60 feet with his tremor sense.
Petey the Pincushion, are you fucking kidding me? Is that
Amazing. Yes.
That is now his
Appropriate.
name.
No.
I'm rewriting his name in the combat tracker as that.
When he gets summoned back, he should have all the shurikens still stuck in him.
No, that is not going to happen.
If he hits with both his slam attacks, he should do 1 extra damage from the shuriken.
one point of piercing damage.
Yeah. Non-magical, of course.
So you were asking what were you asking him to do?
To see if he detects anything with his tremor sense.
With his tremor sense.
Yeah. So he senses vibrations in the ground and can automatically pinpoint the location of anything in contact with the ground within 60 feet.
Amazing. You watch as PT descends down, hands almost pressing into the stone around him. He stands there for a moment. He stands for a moment in his crouched position before standing up straight, turning to you, Tyfari, and giving a massive shake, very slow shake of his head as he answers your question. No, there's nothing that he can sense within 60 feet.
Good. And then I would like to do a history check to see if I remember what I need to do to pass the door.
The doorway itself, you don't need to do a history check on this one. The doorway just simply looks to be pushed.
Ah, okay.
Just push
Then
it.
I will push the door open.
So I'm not going to make him roll to open the door. So pushing the door open. This chamber is unusual in the fact that it is longer than it is wide. This chamber appears to be about 30 feet in 30 feet in length. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. And very narrow, about 15 feet wide-ish. The first thing that you all see very clearly as you enter, that is the walls nearby the entrance to where you are lined with artifacts. You can see there are swords, spears, shields, necklaces, rings, parchment. There are parchment scrolls here as well. It's completely lined on one side of the room here. To about halfway, the other side of the room is completely barren. On the far side of the room, you see another set of doors, which have this very, very faintly glowing symbol just above it.
Do I recognize the symbol?
Yeah, I'll say yes. I'll say you would. The symbol is, I don't know what it would be kind of name again, but the symbol is a wall of force. It is projecting wall of force.
Okay.
But there is also something else to the symbol as well, which I would need an Arcana check from you.
All right, I will do the Arcana check. That is a 30 once again.
Wow.
Very, very nice.
Breezing through this.
The modification to that symbol, which is currently casting Wall of Force, the modification to that symbol is the fact that the door is unlocked.
The door
Okay.
is locked.
And inner strength is needed to pass. I will see if I can step into the thing. English.
Chamber.
Chamber.
Sure. You step into the chamber, and right now, where you are, just inside the entryway, It feels fine.
Okay. Yeah, I will see if I can investigate the room to see what the relics are and mean.
Sure.
I'll walk
Sure.
in.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Investigating. Oh, yeah, roll me an investigation check. Since you're the one doing all the thing right now.
That's a 6, so that'll be a 19.
A 19. All these relics that you're looking around are all in pretty good condition. You can see that there are swords. All the swords on here all have very faint, faintly carved runes into them, denoting various different magical aspects. The scrolls that are the few scrolls that are littered around the place, you immediately recognize those are magical scrolls. And the necklaces and rings that are very carefully placed, while all having a very thin layer of dust in them, are not tarnished in any way.
Can I get advantage on investigation?
Because
Only
we're
for
helping.
investigating traps.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought it was just in general.
No,
it's
it's
for
only
specifically
specifically
investigating
for
traps.
traps.
Okay.
All right. I would like to see all the relics, watch all the relics, or look at them, and see if any of them have a symbol corresponding with the symbol for the Wall of Force.
I'll keep your investigation from the previous roll. They do not.
Okay. And are there multiple ones if I combine those runes that they can form the symbol?
Doesn't look like it.
What about the empty plinths? Do they have symbols?
Do you walk over to the empty side?
Yes.
Farrell, what magical items do you have on you? And do they have anything of rare value or higher?
Is he about to
let's see
explode?
here. I have the Rod of Corvus, which I'm pretty sure is higher.
That's
and
legendary.
I have the Smoldering Half Plate. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that is or not.
I believe that is a rare item, I think. So, Farrell.
That's
It'll say on the rarity, Sean, if you go into the item.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just click on the box and it'll tell you what type of rarity it is. You notice that there are only weapons and items around the place. There is no armor here.
Okay.
It's all the items that are around the place, all the artifacts. It's all items and weapons. There is no armor. So, Farrell, you start heading over to the side where there's nothing there, and you come against a wall. There is something preventing you from going further.
Oh. I get what's going on.
I can't move past what this spot, and I kind of just draw a line with my finger to show that, yeah,
It
where
is
it is. I can't.
quite interesting. When you look at both sides, both walls of the chamber, the items seem to almost be resting against the wall, and that from beyond, they saw this thing that's in front of you, and beyond that, there's nothing.
What if I put the rod down? Then can I pass through it?
Do you put it on? Just put it to the side anywhere?
Yeah. I just kind of put it
Okay.
to the side of, like, near the wall.
Sure. You put it to the side. Do you have anything else that is of rare value or higher except for your armor?
Nope. And the armor is actually common, so yep, nothing.
You find yourself able to walk to the other side.
Oh, hey, we can pass
Yep.
through now. I say we. I don't tell anyone else what I did because I'm like, yeah, I did it. I solved it.
Sykes kind of saw him bump in, and he's like, oh, "Okay, that's why all these weapons are not, because all these weapons He's gonna try taking a sword that looks fairly nice and try to throw it over the line.
You pick up a sword, and this sword is pretty decently made. It's a fairly good long sword. I'm pretty sure on the right hands that could be a deadly weapon. It's pretty good. You throw it, and it seems to almost clang against this invisible wall that Farrell seems to now just walk through, and it drops to the floor, right at that edge.
Thanks, Sykes, for plundering my family's ancestral tomb. Good job.
You're welcome.
It's better than what I thought was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna like bounce off, like and ricochet and fly back at someone.
I'm not that cruel. I'm not that cruel.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I know what I have to do. Okay, well, yeah, so Sykes will join Farrell as I take all my stuff off. I kind of like lay out my stuff just so I know which stuff is mine. I put out some leather that I've gotten, just kind of just kind of put stuff down. I put my two, well, actually, are those, I just gotta make sure, because I've got the two scimitars.
Also, Tyfari, we will be coming back out through this way, right?
That one actually doesn't say. Scimitar of Certain Death, was that? What rarity was that? That didn't have a thing in it.
Does it not?
Yeah. In fact, when I opened it started unlocked, so...
That's kind of weird, it shouldn't have done that. Give me a moment.
Yeah. And then I will look up the other
I believe that
one
will be rare. But I will double check.
And the Sword of Dark Empire is also rare, so I would also put that down.
You have so many weapons.
You have so many things, yeah.
That's a loot goblin.
Ability, and I put that down.
Yeah, it will be rare. The Scimitar of Certain Death.
Yeah, I take the... Okay, so I put those down. I put my Ring of Invisibility down. I take off my... Well, I don't know if that works yet, so I guess I'll have to find out. I
I'll
think...
give you the one that's actually correct.
Bow of the Desert Folk. It is rare. Okay, so I put my bow down. I get to keep my bow with the attachment on it, though, because that's just a regular long bow.
You have so much stuff. It's incredible.
I know.
Yeah, like Sykes just goes like, it's like the scene in
A pile is forming.
I put the
It's
dagger
proper,
right down.
yeah, it's the scene in Pirates of the Caribbean where it pulls out one gun and then another gun,
yeah.
and it just reaches down and goes, hang on a minute, it's one more here, massive other thing here.
And
I forgot which one was that. Was that 2 or 3? I don't remember.
did you say what was the rarity again? It was rare, and legendary. Rare and above.
Higher.
Okay, would unique be above?
Well, right now, all you know is that the staff that Farrell put down, it's a legendary item, so you know that legendary is definitely not allowed.
Yeah. Okay. I guess. Okay. Well, I'm not taking a chance. I'm assuming it's all magical, like rare stuff that I would think. So yeah, he pulled all that down. And then
does that include the dagger that you can't part with?
Shush. Hang on. And then I try to walk over the line while I still have my dagger and also my goggles of true seeing.
Okay. Yeah. You head over to where you know there's a line there. You can't see it, but you know there's a line, and you find yourself prevented from moving forward.
Okay. So yeah, I then take the goggles off, and I try again.
You are able to move over it.
Oh.
You find yourself on the other side in a fairly echoey, slightly empty air, feeling very, very empty area with Farrell just watching.
Huh.
Your cursed dagger is not a rare. Interesting.
That's not cursed.
Also,
but I guess
Farrell, you don't know
I guess I got.
Skullcurse Dagger.
No. That was Sean saying that. That wasn't Farrell.
But yes, I guess I got to keep some things. That's kind of cool. As I just put the dagger, as I just kind of.
Hey guys, what is the plan? What are you doing?
You gotta put your magical items away, at least the rare shit. Rare and above.
How do I know which of my things is rare?
Things that are
Look
hard
at
to
it,
find
and
anywhere
if
else.
It gives you a feeling that, yeah.
I'm hard to find anywhere else.
And you're magical.
Well, then you might not be able to cross the line then.
I try with all my shit on.
Okay. Which items do you have? What do you have any items which are of rare value or higher?
Yeah, I've got a Ring of Protection and Displacer Cloak that are rare. And I don't know about the Ring of Binding that I share with Farrell. But
That's an ability.
That is a spell,
Yeah.
so... you're okay
oh,
there.
right, so it's not so bad.
It's just a regular platinum ring.
And I haven't checked out the necklace either yet.
At least I think it's platinum.
Necklace of Scrying is very rare.
Don't forget the hat.
So,
You were in the single cell hat.
Oh yeah, and I'm wearing Erwin's hat. Of course.
That's why. Okay. In that case, I will actually give you the fucking item.
I would appreciate
But
that.
Erwin's hat makes us so you can pass through these kind of things.
So, yeah. So you try and you yourself, Jade, try to walk over this line,
Yeah,
and
I'm not giving up a shit.
I've also just noticed you have something else as well.
Oh. Oh, the rock?
You are able to walk forward.
Yeah.
Hey guys, bullshit! I'm not rare. Oh no. Aw.
Illyria,
Yeah.
Illyria, you notice this immediately. The glowing symbol that was on the other side of the room where the other door is, that fades.
Illyria attempts to walk through it because she put 1 plus 1 equals 2 together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you head over to the side of where Farrell is, and you find that.
We solved it. Woo, we're
hey-
so good.
And I'm
hey,
impressed.
Shanae,
Yeah.
what did Illyria know about Farak? Or yeah, I think she went.
Yeah.
Hey, I told everybody there's a guy living inside my head rent free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you know about that rock.
Oh, I have more
he's-
rocks, huh?
But what does she know about?
Look at
Good
your
I will.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
It's
That's
been
what
yeah.
you're
collecting
doing.
so without even knowing it.
Yeah, for a guy that sucks up magic, pretty much.
Do you know about that rock?
Yeah, we know. What
It's
that
like,
is.
hey, Shanae, remember
Yeah.
that rock that you have that sucks up magic? I think
Yeah.
you should. I think you just disable this, this magic. That you just.
It's not a tool or anything. Like this little guy lives inside. Well, I say little, but he's a big boy.
Right.
I've got to say that was pretty tasty. Old magic that was.
Did you just gain my accent? Are you trying out my accent? Are you mocking me?
I've had your accent for a while. It's a surprise you didn't notice.
Well, I don't know if it
Ah,
suits
son of a bitch.
I'm just picturing now Janai loses her accent and like he literally eats it.
you. I don't know if
forgot,
it suits
so-
you. Wait, what the hell?
One other thing I had to leave behind.
Mm-hmm.
My
Thanks.
leather armor +2.
No.
What? Oh, it says
No.
very rare.
Yeah, I have. I did also mention that that you look around and there's no armor anywhere.
Oh, okay, cool.
Real quick, Illyria walks right back out, grabs the staff that Farrell put
Mhm.
down, and it walks right through again. Right? It's same stuff.
Nothing happens.
Wait, so we
Illyria,
deactivated
you're
it.
special. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of figured that Janae's little rock friend might have helped us.
The rock friend that likes to eat
I thought it
Sykes'
only
fire.
hit, like, druid spells.
Hey, Tyfari, would that rock become in use with future stuff?
Okay, I'll go pick my stuff back up.
Wait. We're super fast on the conclusions. Let me just talk to the guy. Hey, Kai,
Eh?
did you just help me cross that line? Because I thought I was special, and apparently not that special, no?
No, you're not special.
No, I thought so. That's okay, though. Nobody is, really.
Hey, I'm
But-
special.
Is Illyria... Sure. No, you know what? I need to talk to you about something later on, but that can wait because we're in like a stinky place now, and I want to get out. But, Illyria is saying that you helped me cross the line. Is it true?
Yeah, it was good magic. It was tasty.
Oh, you ate it. Well, enjoy the meal then, I suppose. Hey, by the way, you're not terrible or anything. Like, I'm kind of cool with you around now. Stop.
Took you long
sit-
enough.
Well, just if you stopped sending me nightmares, and that really helped, you know.
A bit boring being on a rock, but yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, we can talk more if you like. You know, it's fine.
Before we continue with this one. So, do I get the impression that you are all now in front of the other door?
I would go pick up my stuff, but yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
The doorway in front of you is closed, and it is closed again with a very heavy stone doorway. Carved into this double set doors are what look like to be handle grips, which could be used to open the door. You all notice that the glowing rune that was above the doorway is no longer glowing.
I pull it open as dramatically as possible.
Yes.
Roll me strength, Farrell.
Oh no. That's not Farrell's strength. Ha, ha.
I used gusts.
You
to
can
make
you
it
can
more
you can use
fabulous.
athletics for this if you wish.
Oh, I don't think it would be any kind of difference.
Barrel, it opens inward, not outward.
Oh, these handles make it look like you know that they open inward.
Okay. Also, well,
okay.
there
Or
it
towards
is.
you anyway.
Wow.
Oh,
A 19.
jeez.
That is not enough.
Oh.
Farrell grabs onto the door handles, grabs both of them, pulls, and you can almost hear the pop as he almost partly dislocates his shoulder because he didn't think that they would be that solid, and he seemed pulling, struggling. They don't budge.
I've always wanted to open a double door dramatic.
Wait a
So
minute.
cool. Ow. Oh.
Tyfari, those runes up there before said that something about opened, right?
Well, I'm not sure. Did Tyfari mention that?
Oh.
Yeah, I said what was inscribed.
Okay.
To everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
what if we need?
Atlas is
What if-
strong.
What if we need to turn it back on in order to open the door? Because it's now off, so the door is shut.
How do you turn on a door? Like, do you like rub its knobs? I don't know why you're laughing. It's a normal question.
Oh.
I would like to. Is the Earth Elemental still around? How long is it around? It's around for an hour.
But
I would
Yeah.
like to ask the Earth Elemental to open the door.
I think you just broke Farrell, Lydia. You broke Shaw, rather. Sorry, Tyfari, you carry on.
No. And just before he opens the door, I would like to cast knock on the door.
Okay, how are you getting him to open the door?
Well, he has hams.
So you just want him to pull?
Yeah, but just before he starts pulling, I want to cast knock on the door.
Okay, I always forget the precise ideas of.
One object is unlocked. It can be a
Such simple
door,
spell.
box, chest, manacles, anything. Yeah. If it has an arcane lock on it, the arcane lock is suppressed for 10 minutes.
Oh.
Okay, roll a strength check, please, for PT.
PD the
PT
pincushion. No, that's a save. This is a check. That's a natural 20 for a 25.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Good
God,
job, PD.
You are having such luck today. You needed a natural 20.
I fucking love PD.
You needed
PD
the natural 20.
is
That was the only way
MVP.
you would have succeeded in this one.
Jesus.
The knock
I need-
helped.
I need to write a backstory for PD now.
Yeah.
The knock helped, but you still needed a natural 20. The knock turned this from an impossible task into a task that could be done. So as you with this timing of Tyfari casting out the spell of knock, this very loud crack of sound as something strikes the stone, reverberating around the room. PT going in and just hands buried in the stone and starts pulling. You can see the strain on this creature's body as he is pulling and wrenching this doorway open. This doorway is... It's almost immovable object meets unstoppable force, as there's this tumultuous fight between PT and this doorway, but PT is able to pull this doorway open against this doorway's will. There is a tremendous rumbling sound that starts to reverberate around the room as he is pulling this doorway, and you notice that the stone above the door is beginning to crack due to the effort that PT is pulling this door open.
Guys, we gotta move.
I try to squeeze past him. It might be kind of hard.
That's fine. Squeezing past PT, you all quickly run through the door as the stone is beginning to crack even further, and you notice that PT is struggling to hold this doorway open.
Alright.
Yeah,
Scram.
we better. Yeah.
Ah,
Game
just
through.
everyone
Yeah.
pass, and when he passed, I'll tell him to come up.
All right. You get the sense from PT that he can't let this door close.
Mm-hmm.
If he lets go of one side, the doors will close. He does not have the strength to hold one side open.
We gotta leave him here so that we
That's-
can come back
No,
out.
we don't. PD can burrow.
He can, but does he leave a hole behind?
Earthglide you're talking about, aren't you?
Oh, literally burrow.
Yeah, Earthglide.
30 feet. So,
Unworked earth and stone. Unfortunately,
Oh.
the area you are in is worked.
Very much worked, yeah.
well, maybe not if he's crashes the whole place.
Just break it. It's like, it's not worked anymore.
Yeah.
I don't
Breaking
think you
it
can
is an
unwork
option.
something.
Break the door.
Breaking it is an
Unwork the
option.
workening. Nah, just let him go, and I will cancel the summon.
Okay.
They hold the door open so that we can get out.
Hodor.
Hodor.
Hmm.
Yeah, but he's not able to hold open the door. It's,
He's struggling to keep it open.
yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Right.
Oh, I mean, I
so
won't unsummon him, but I'll just I'll tell him to stand guard there.
there is an affirmative, and he lets go of the doors, and doors very slowly but firmly close behind you all, as the entryway, and blocking your sight of poor PT Pincushion. He's left to guard the area behind you.
For now.
Well, there's no turning back now.
You are in a very, very, very short corridor. You know for a fact, Tyfari, that this corridor has no traps. This one's nice and easy because it's so short. You also know that beyond the doorway that is within easy sight in front of you is the third chamber before the chamber which houses your source. Above the doorway, written into the lintel of the doorway, is written the words, "Those who pursue peace will walk in safety."
Okay.
Well, we're stuck here.
Those. Yeah. Is the door just the normal basic door?
Just a normal basic door.
Okay.
Nothing
I
more
will
to it.
open the door and see what's inside the room. I won't step into the room yet.
Okay. You open the door, and this chamber that you open the door to look into is the largest of all the three chambers that you have seen so far. You can barely see the other side. It is also the chamber which is the least worked. This chamber you noticed that the stone floor which has been lining most of the chambers and the corridors here. This chamber, not lined. Actually, it's mostly loose earth and rock. Glancing around, you can see, at least just by the doorways where you are, the huge stalactites and stalagmites that hang down from the roof, the ceiling of the building here, of the structure, and growing up from the ground. And you, Tyfari, can barely make out the roof in front of you. In actual fact, it is so dark here that you're unable to, because dark vision's a thing. You got the clear sight gem.
Yes.
Which grants you dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it like you have to cast it from the thing to do it?
I think you have to cast it from.
One amethyst allows you to cast dark vision.
Okay, fair enough. So right now you don't have dark vision unless you cast that spell.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would have probably cast it when we were entering. So
fair. Right, that's fine. And dark vision lasts for 8 hours, so that's fine. So you can still see just about the ceiling of the chamber here.
Mm-hmm.
What you can also vaguely make out along the ground here are the floor is just strewn with debris. Rocks are scattered around the place, as well as also skeletons of small and larger animals all over the place. Illyria, because you're the one with the stupidly high perception,
I love observant.
you hear coming out of the darkness ahead of you.
Illyria,
And-
you can see real quick. Illyria just immediately pulls out, gets ready, but not exactly going to pull out her short sword. Like getting really ready.
What does that look like?
What's up, Lyria?
There is something ahead of us. I can't see it, but I hear it.
Whatever it is, we should not fight it.
Okay.
Probably. So
I am just being wary.
You're being cryptic.
well,
I can't exactly see it, but I could hear something ahead of us.
I walk forward.
And that's where we're going to take a break, because we're already way past that break time. So we're going to take a break now. Because I also need more tea, and I need to double check on my fire, and hoping that my fire has not gone out. So, yeah, join us back in about 10 to 15 minutes as we figure out what happens now. See you guys very shortly. Hello. We are live again. We're back. And Farrell's just walked out blindly into a chamber. Premise there, hey, there is a reasoning for it. They are currently trekking through Tyfari's vaults. The vault of the De Fontaine lineage, tracking down Tyfari's source, and they have arrived at a very, 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 very large chamber. Before which there was a small door that said. Because I can't remember my notes off the top of my head, those who pursue peace will walk in safety. And Farrell has just decided to walk into the chamber. So, from that point, Farrell,
I moved
you
5 feet forward.
Fair. You step forward into the chamber, and immediately the growling that Illyria mentioned gets immediately louder, and you see, and you almost feel the grounds rumbling and shaking under this massive tread of a huge creature that starts to make itself known. Except to you, Farrell, it's a bit dim around here, so it's a bit difficult to make out the huge 5-headed giant creature that is now looming towards you, growling and hissing and almost barking at you. Tyfari, you definitely see it. That stuff happened. Whoops. There we go.
Are we just doing, or are we doing things in initiative order?
Yes, we are doing initiative order, so I need everybody to roll me initiative, please!
Fantasy Grounds is being slow, so it might take me a while.
27.
16.
So close.
Very nice.
20.
And for those watching at home, there we go. Yes, also you may notice that we are lacking Lydia, because Lydia unfortunately is not able to join us for the rest of the stream, as she's got to do some packing. She's heading off into somewhere very, very nice, so unfortunately she is not with us for the rest of the session. But with that,
yeah, you might need to roll for me, because Fantasy Grounds is frozen.
Being really, really slow for you that way? Okay, cool, I'll do that for me then. I'll also roll for Atlas and Janai as well. Initiative for you. There you go, you rolled a 14. Higher than Vault Guardian again. Initiative for Atlas. There we go, nice low initiative for Atlas. And Janai.
He is a bit slow, so.
A low initiative for Janai as well. Okay, so Tyfari, you're top of the round with a 27.
Right. Do I have? I'm quickly checking my some of my spells. Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I will start with moving 30 feet forward.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
All right.
Does the Vault Guardian respond to me in any way?
It is growling and hissing and barking, and looks like it might be wanting to attack you, but it is just simply standing there growling and hissing at you.
Alright, I am gonna... Because the inscription said whoever walks in peace shall...
Those who pursue peace will walk in safety.
Those who pursue peace. Well, I am definitely a man of peace, so... I will dash and move another 30 feet over there.
It continues staring at you.
I am just checking if I have... Don't I have Misty Step? I'm such a fucking idiot.
There is a doorway on the other side of the room. I have to add.
Yeah, like behind the Vault Guardian, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I was assuming that there would be.
Yeah.
All right. No, I will just stay here.
Tyfari, real quick, if things get dicey, I got telekinetic movement, so I could get you out there in a jiffy.
It's fine. I've still got. I can always cast shield. So.
Sykes, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah. No discussion. No discussion of tactics.
I know.
Out of 10. Well, you can in privacy, obviously, but not when we're in the middle of a turn.
Taking
At the end of my
Tyfari's-
turn, can I still say remember the inscription above the door to everyone?
Oh yeah. You can definitely shout that out. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I will
Sorry,
follow
Sykes.
your lead. No, you're good. I was just gonna follow your lead, and I'm going to go and use all of my actions to move. Just go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh yeah, cause you're a
30,
fucking rogue.
35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 5, 10, 15,
my-
20, 25, 30,
Rogue movement is so
35.
stupid.
I'm like, alright guys, I'm there. What now?
You literally just ran the entire run. Fucking hell!
Just
Right. So
I love
this
it, but
chamber
it's so
is
stupid.
100 feet in width and height and length. You ran the entire chamber in one fucking round.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
105 movement. Or is it?
Imagine if you
More-
also
more
dip a
than
level
that.
in monk.
Oh
God.
You can get like 200 feet of movement.
It'd be stupid. Alright, that's your turn. Illyria, you're up. Oh, I do actually need from you, although I do need to tell me, do you have your weapons out?
No.
Nope.
No.
He mentioned the walk with the piece, so I just ran around it.
Okay, so you left your
unless
weapons
the Rod of
sheathed.
Corvus is considered a weapon, then no.
Question.
Yes.
Is
answer.
the Vault Guardian similar to the Door Wardens in Theoden's Hall? AKA, is a staff allowed?
Are you
100
brandishing
year
it?
old man.
Are you brandishing the staff threateningly
No, I'm just using it as a
walking stick?
As a walking stick.
As a walking
yeah.
stick.
He's Gandalfing it.
I'm
You're
using it as a
Gandalfing it.
hobbit.
I will let you know what happens when it gets to the Vault Guardian's turn. Illyria.
Yay, it's me. Hello, hi. Yeah,
doing?
so I'm not gonna brandish shit at all. But Illyria is very wary, though. But again, peace and whatnot. God.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna blade song it yet, unless it gets dicey. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Illyria just looks at this Vault's Guardian like, "Hi, hello."
One of
Don't
the heads has turned towards you and is just hissing down at you, almost baiting you, as it were.
Illyria is like, while walking past, go, "Hi, hello. Don't mind me. Hi."
Just
All
need
right.
to fetch the milk.
Farrell, you're up.
Well, I catched Speak with Animal on myself, and
All right.
I walk up to it to like right here, and I'm like, "Hi, you're can I I don't know which one of you to speak
So,
to. If it's a
What's your
third or
movement, Farrell?
not. It's the 30.
5, 10,
Yeah, you-
15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you don't get right up to it. You get to here.
No, I moved twice.
You can't if you use
You
the.
can't. You can't
You cast a spell.
cast a spell
Oh,
and move
duh,
twice.
yeah. So yeah, I was like,
Sorry,
I
I
don't
think it's still
know
an action.
which one of you to speak to be polite, but hello, you're really cool.
You start saying this, and this creature just growls and hisses. One head has sunk down low to look at you, and is just kind of sort of looking over you, sniffing and hissing towards you.
Do you not want to speak with me? Oh, I was hoping to have
Roll me
a chat.
roll me an animal handling. Roll me a I'll call this animal handling, but it's not handling I'm wanting for. It's more the animal side. Nature. There we go. Roll me a nature check.
Oh, okay, that works too. Where is my nature? Oh, nature is info.
Yeah, but we got investigate feral.
Yeah, it's true. We have detective feral.
feral.
Detective Farrell. Well, nature. This is not a beast. This is a
Oh, it's not?
monstrosity.
Ah, okay.
Worth a shot, though.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I'll give you that.
But it would have been funny.
We're doing great.
So you were created by the I don't remember what I named that moon, but you were created by that moon. Oh, the monster moon. Oh shoot. Okay, you're not natural.
The monster moon. It's like the monster house.
It is now the Vault Guardian's go. The Vault Guardian continues to stay where it is, growling and hissing at those around it.
I'm gonna pet
Does
him.
not attack. Did I just hear you want to pet him?
Oh. Not your
That's what I was
turn
gonna do
yet.
with my extra bit of movement. I wanted to end my turn next to him so I could pet him.
Oh my god. That would totally confuse them. It is Janai and Atlas's turn. They're going to take your advice to keep their weapons sheathed. That's copying what you're doing. Janai will go that side. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Janai's like, I
5,
finally get to fight
5,
something and I can't fight it.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's actually going to move up to with you, Tyfari, just to be a protection for you. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he will go there. All right.
Hello, Atlas.
I like how
Hello.
Janai gets behind Tyfari.
Tyfari, what do you want to do in your turn?
10, 20, 30, and yeah, dash to the door.
Amazing. Sykes, you're already there. Do you want to do anything in your turn?
Yeah, look at the door. Is there any way to, like, is it just open or is it like a, you know, like...
Just very, very simple handles on there.
Okay. Try and open it.
It opens.
Awesome. Alright guys, it worked.
You see another very short corridor, at the end of which you can see another doorway. Although this doorway looks very grand. It almost looks like it's made of sort of it's not almost. It is made of gold inlaid iron with pearls that seem to glitter and glisten at the points, and the doorway itself has the emblem of the Fontaine-Ivrae house symbol on the other side of it, on the side facing you. Quite a beautiful,
Whoa.
intricate door.
I will step aside and leave the door open just with my movement then to let others just go through. But yeah, the door is opened.
Illyria?
People can run through.
Yep, Illyria's going to do the exact same thing as she did previously, just walking past, going, yeah, okay, behind, behind me. Oh, wait, I was right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm just going to use the rest of my movement to be right beside Tyfari, like, oh, that was... And then Illyria, with her reaction, just stands right beside Tyfari and go, that's a lot of unnerves firing in my brain.
The creature watched you go past, but as soon as you ended up behind it, it turned back to where Janai, Atlas, and Farrell are currently flanking in front of it. it seems to have just completely dismissed you, dismissed the three of you behind it.
And wait for Farrell to go up to it just to pet it.
Is that what you're going to do, Farrell, on your turn?
Farrell pets
Yes.
it and feels hostile.
I will walk up to it and then try to like, offer my hand and like, if one of the heads comes close, I'll like pet it on the side of the cheek and be like, some people give monsters bad credit. But
Roll
some of
me
you are
an
really
animal
nice.
handling, please, Farrell.
Some of you are really cool and nice.
It's Anna. Oh,
Ooh, nice.
23, bloody hell.
you almost got a
No,
natural
sometimes
20 there.
this is why I love Dungeons and Dragons, because you have an idea in your head for certain things, and you have an idea at how you imagine certain things going, and then one of your players just says, "I'm gonna go pet it," and rolls high enough that they are able to pet said creature.
Hey, GM, there's a saying that why is it friend-shaped?
Yeah.
Why is it what?
friend-shaped? Why is it
Friend-shaped.
friend-shaped?
Why is it friend-shaped? Yeah, no, that's a fair
Yeah,
that's a
it
fair
looks
point.
like a
Why is it
friend.
friend-shaped? So Farrell, you walk up to say,
Aurora.
I can't. It's nice. No worries. You made a monster. Your hand is out, and this creature, you didn't roll a natural 20. If you'd rolled a natural 20, I would have absolutely had one of the heads come down, and you're allowed to pet it. But it does sort of kind of almost recoil back from you, and you have gathered its attention almost completely. Two heads are still watching both Atlas and Janai, but the other three are kind of just sort of watching it. It's kind of sort of a bit confused, and doesn't. It's not accepting of you wanting to pet it, but it's also not going to stop you petting it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pet one of its flanks then, if its heads don't want to come down.
One of its spikes.
So you pat the point at which three of the heads joined. You just pat that point of its. Oh my god!
The shoulder blade area. The next.
This is
I'm like, you're
genuinely
doing
amazing.
a
I love
good
it.
job. You're a good guard dog.
This is wonderful. I love this.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of you monsters are misunderstood, and I'm sad about that. And then
Pharaoh
I'll
will
continue
tame
my
the
movement
world.
You
the rest
continue,
of
fair
the
enough.
way.
God.
All right. So I will say that the rest of this round is pretty superfluous. The Vault Guardian has basically ignored the four of you behind, just watching Shania and Atlas. Doesn't attack them in any way because neither of them are looking aggressive, and
If
they
I had a
proceed to the
pet
other
Hydra,
side.
I would make sure to give every single head a good scritch.
Of course, of course you would. Why would you not? That's amazing. But yes, they both. I pressed the wrong button there. Both Shania and Atlas are able to get to the other side of the chamber, where the creature just looks back turns around, looks at the five of you, lies down, and all five heads curled down, and you get the sense it's basically now going back to sleep.
He's cute. Tyfari, you never told me that you had such a cute pet.
Well, it's it's not really a pet I can bring along, so he's kind of stuck here.
He's just been here this whole time. How did you get him in?
I got him when he was a baby.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, you did.
Baby Hydra. How many heads did it have when it hatched? Just the one?
So you cut off its head. Oh. The implications of that
Alright,
is
time
very
for you
sad.
to go.
Heading through the doorway, you all see part of this conversation. I'm gonna keep moving this on. You all see the iron set doors with the beautiful inlaid gold gold design depicting the Fontaine-Ivrae symbol, and at each of the corners where the symbol intersects with itself, you can see beautiful pearls and opals have been embedded in it, so it just glitters very faintly in there. The doorway, it doesn't have any handle, but Tyfari, this is your ancestral home. This is the final vault.
Yay. Right, I will walk up to the door.
Tyfari, are you cool if I loot all this?
No.
Okay.
Loot Goblin strikes again.
It's that loot goblin within all of us.
Just chip out all the pearls and just get them all.
Only touch the
No
lamp.
pearls for you.
No.
Because
Okay.
if you take any of the pearls, a terrible curse will come down upon you. So yeah.
Huh.
Well, I mean,
Wait,
Sykes is
really?
already kind of cursed, but
Yeah.
Not as bad as he will be then.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm good.
All right. Tyfari, you walk up to the door. There's almost a slight trepidation, as the last time you were here, you had to lock away the source of your power very quickly. And you were doing it in a time of great stress, and so those thoughts come back to you of the time when you came down here, sealed away the source of your power, and then had to run for your life. Press your hand against the door, and as you press your hand against the door, there's almost a faint doom sound as something recognizes you as the heir to the Fontaine-Ivrae line. The doors slowly swing open. The other side of the doorway, you see a much smaller chamber than the one you were just in. And you can see in the center of the chamber is a stone altar, for want of a better word. Very, very, very beautifully decorated stone table, upon which you can see very faintly glowing this small orange and yellow ball of fire. It looks like a sun has been contained within this small ball. Surrounding this altar are several statues. You see wizards, you see warriors, you see rangers, archers. You can see very nobly clad individuals, all looking towards this altar. Tyfari, you remember the time when you came down here. You remember the struggle, beseeching your ancestors to take your power and hide it away. They answered, and they have done so. As you step in, you hear a voice. The heir returns. Why does he return at this time?
Because the need is great, and I need to re-secure the source, the object which you have been tasked with protecting. Patel, or Trent, whatever you call him, is loose again, and he seeks to do the same as he has done before.
Need. Power. We have watched you. You have completed 2 of the tasks, but failed the second. If you truly desire this, you must prove your worth against us. And you can hear almost like an invisible wind begin to swirl around this chamber as you all watch this dust and stone begin to form around the altar, and forming on the other side of the altar, you see this ghostly form of this very elegantly dressed individual. This very finely manicured red goatee, red hair almost slicked back in a very, very nice, not a ponytail, but slicked back nicely, so it lies well around his frame. Tyfari, this is your grandfather in form. This individual reaches out, places one hand upon what you recognize to be your source, and pulls it towards them. If you need this, you will take it from me. And they push the source into their chest. I need initiative rolls from you all.
Oh!
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Say that with such it's unnecessary. Wow, bloody hell, boy.
What?
Bloody hell.
What?
Oh, so long suffering. Oh, okay, here we go. So long suffering. Bloody hell, mate.
What?
Give you a moment while I just quickly get the map up.
And I have no
where's my
idea what you're suggesting there. I was merely expressing my excitement.
Right. Okay, course. Come on. Go a little bit quicker than that, please. Fancy grounds. I know I have tons of maps. Just go through them quickly. Share. Go. Really? Did I not put him on the map? On the combat tracker? Huh. I didn't. Bugger. Give me a moment. There you are. Alright. I know it's being quiet. Being quiet on stream is not great, but you know, sometimes you have to be quiet while you deal with things.
Some people like quiet.
Quiet contemplation.
And let me get you guys on the field. So we'll probably maybe have 1 or 2 rounds, and then we will have to end the stream. But you know, always good to have a fun break in between.
Yeah.
And you better hurry up because my excitement is dwindling.
Oh, shut up.
My insight is dwindling.
Alright, and he needs to roll as well.
Whoa!
See, there we go.
7.
Alright. Oh yeah, Janai needs to roll initiative.
Along with Atlas. I think. That's 11.
Oh, for fuck's
Do I
sake.
finally
Really?
go last this time?
Yeah, you actually ended up going last. And of course, the creature that I have made is going last. Great. Cool. So switching over to map mode.
Sykes isn't going last.
Well, I don't know.
Tyfari, with an initiative
Yes.
of 22, you're up.
Alright, I will move there.
Mm-hmm.
And quickly Google thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would like him to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That is a 17.
Good. Because then it succeeds. For me, that is.
What is it you wanted him to do?
I have now cast Hold Monster on him, so he is currently paralyzed.
Interesting, because as you cast a spell off for that in order to hold monster on him, and yes, you see the spell take effect, but he seems to just almost shrug, and the spell takes no effect. That is one of his legendary resistances gone.
Oh, well, that's at least something.
Oh shit! We have a big fight.
You have.
Yeah, and then move here.
Mhm.
And can I still have a look around the room to see if I can notice anything? Which I have not recognized from when I was here before. A quick investigative glance.
That will be more of a perception roll.
Aw.
Yeah, investigation takes time.
16. It's not terrible.
16. It doesn't seem to have changed much since you were here last. When you were here, you knelt before the altar in order to beseech the ancients, and they answered. They answered your call for aid. The only thing that seems to have changed is that one of the statues has fallen down because it's due to age. Age is getting the better of the stone on here, but you don't seem to notice anything that's changed since then.
Okay.
This is the old place of your what you remember.
Then I will end my turn here.
All right. At the end of your turn, the ancestral guardian, as he is called, turns towards you and casts firebolts towards you.
Oh shit!
Might say his spell attack modifier. His intelligence. All right. No, that's not right. That's more like it. Does a 17 hit?
No, because that equals my AC, but I get +2 versus spell save versus spell from the staff of the Magi.
On the staff of Magi, so you have an effective
Nice.
19 against magic. Very nice. Yeah. Awesome. Very, very cool. Okay,
That's awesome.
that's end of your turn. Yeah, Tyfari. Step count 20. The ancestral guardian reaches out around to pull the energy from the room. Except that the energy doesn't have any effect because he is completely full. It's the end of his turn. The end of that. Farrell, you are up.
Yes. From where I'm standing, I wave the Rod of Corvus above my head, and I'm like, combining the power of fire and the Fae, I command you to light him up. And he needs to make a dexterity save to not get fairy fire to surround him.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
God, fair fire's a thing. I always
Yeah.
forget it's a thing, but when it works, oh,
Yeah, it could be nice.
Good
What's the range of
So, yeah.
fairy fire?
It's like 150 or something like that.
Oh, pfft. It's fine.
Oh, wait,
120 or
was I
150,
reading a
I think.
different one? I'll check again. real
No,
quick.
that's
60
that's
feet.
fine. I
60
just double
feet
check.
instead. Yeah, fairy feet at
That's
fire
fine.
is 60 feet instead. So.
Oh, 60,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah.
heal counterspell.
Oh, it's just fairy fire.
I'm going to counterspell for counterspell.
Oh,
I cannot counterspell.
I will
You can
counterspell the
counterspell.
counterspell the counterspell.
Okay,
No, just
that's
kidding.
fine. That's fine. All right.
I don't have counterspell.
He goes to
So I
counterspell, but
can't.
you see what he's going to do, and you throw up your hands to stop him from doing so, and he does. That cancels out that spell. So there goes one of his level 3s. Please mark off one of your level 3s, and I will quickly make a note of your reaction taken.
So, Illyria, did you counterspell his counterspell?
Yeah, I counterspelled his counterspell.
Okay.
All right. So dexterity saving throw, is it?
Yes.
That is a 13. I'm pretty sure that fails.
Yes, it does. I forgot where to find out what my thing is, like what my spell save DC is, but I'm definitely sure it's higher than the teens.
Yeah. Very
So
sure
yeah,
of that.
so now he can't go invisible, or he doesn't gain any benefits from going invisible, and every attack made against him is with advantage.
Yes.
I believe Fairy Fire is an area of effect.
It is. How big
Let's
is it?
see. Oh yeah, good point. Let's see here.
I don't think
20
it's too
foot
big.
cube.
A which?
A 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube.
Yes.
I might hit Tyfari.
Where are you placing it?
Depends on how-
Directly at and the ancestral guardian at the center.
The ancestral guardian at center. Okay, so there'll be 20 foot up from him. 1, 2.
It would be awesome if Tyfari could do
Four.
another hold monster, because then he would just be stuck there.
1, 2, 3. Let's do it there. I really wish that it was that you can move these around.
Yeah.
Let me do that again. So that would be 40 foot in diameter.
Yep.
So that does
Oh.
actually get Sykes as well. That does actually get
Tyfari.
Tyfari. If you place it like that, you can obviously place it slightly differently.
Mm,
Come on.
yeah. I'll place it more just like directly in front of Tyfari, so it's not.
And you can
getting him in
you can do it like that as well. That's 40 feet.
That one didn't show up.
How's about that?
Man,
Oh. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it that way. That actually doesn't seem that bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that their return or is it just this turn? And then the effect
It's-
I
lasts?
believe it's concentration.
Yeah.
I think.
Lasts quite a while. It lasts for a whole minute, or while I'm concentrating.
So that
Also, how
cloud,
tall is the
that
ceiling
square
of this building?
lasts? Okay.
The ceiling in this, you actually notice that the ceiling in this room is pretty high. I wrote it down in a different spot. Give me a moment while I quickly find the bit I wrote. Which page did I write it on?
Is it higher than 20 feet?
Yes.
Okay. So if I reverse gravity him, he actually exits the square.
Yeah,
Or the cube.
He will exit the square if he does that.
Okay, good.
Is that your turn? Are you staying there?
Yes.
Okay. It is Atlas's turn. Atlas is gonna do what he does best,
punch
which
things.
is punch things and try and
Smash.
grapple them. So 5. It was there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How much moves does he have? 30. Okay.
I think it's
So
40,
he will.
isn't it?
No, he has 30.
No. He's a human.
So he will rage. And he is the spirit of the bear, so he will do that to himself. And we'll continue 5, 10, 15 to get up to there. And be in range of him. Lyria, you're up.
Alright, what can I do?
Deck.
Okay. So I did counterspell the counterspell within the counterspell of the counterspell.
You have your action back because it's your turn.
Yeah, I know. Do I do the thing?
While you're thinking, I'm going to go and quickly double check my 5.
Gotcha. Do I do the thing or the other thing? Hey, Mr. Wizard Man, do I do the thing or the other thing?
Depends on the thing.
I got haste, so I could easily haste Janae. Which that's a pretty damn good option if you
That would be good.
yeah.
Okay.
Or I just go for standard Shadow Blade and Blade Song and do the whole 9 yards.
I would for now haste Janae because she has the most attacks out of all of us, I think.
And then she get action surge to do it all over. I'll at
Yeah.
least get one more.
Also,
attack.
next turn of mine, I can make it so he can't cast spells if he gets hit by me.
Okay, so
Apologies about that.
it's all right. Okay, so hey, Mr. GM man.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh! Wow.
Like Illyria turns back to Janae and then places a hand right on her shoulder, and she feels energetic.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Yep.
So
I
Jeanette-
forgot. What
Yeah?
does haste do again? I gotta do a check. Okay, so 60 feet of movement. Alright, she's totally fine. And then I am going to do my usual thing.
Bonus action.
This is bonus. Yes. Bonus action. I hope this is the right one. There we go. Extra feet of movement. God, I'm doing a lot of things. And then Illyria is. Where's the ruler thingamabob?
Right click, pointers. And then pointers. And then arrow. The arrow symbol.
How high is this altar thingamabob? Right here.
The altar itself is about 5 to 6 feet in height.
So I won't be...
Actually, no, sorry. It would be that I'm making that way too high. It'd be about 3 to 4 feet in height. There we go.
Okay. So it won't impede any movement?
No, I would say not.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, would that be there to be any good? No, actually, yeah. Yeah, right about
All right, move yourself over there.
there. How do I get rid of the thingamabob?
I'll do that for you.
Oh, thanks.
Damn it, that's not what I meant. But carry on. Question about fairy fire,
Yes.
Farrell. Does that also count for anybody else that enters it?
Yep. Yes, it is everyone within the zone. So if he has advantage to hit them too, unfortunately. But
So
Do they have to make
Atlas
the
needs to
save
do.
block again?
They do need to make a save against them. So Atlas needs to make a
Oh,
save,
yeah,
and
that's
Illyria,
true.
you also need to make a save. Dexterity saving
Yeah.
throw.
I
What
forgot
is
to
the
take it also
DC?
save.
Yeah, what's the DC?
DC. I still am trying to find it.
If you hit the
Huh?
cog, it should drop down.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
My Gust cantrip has a save DC. You can just drop. on
Is
them
it
too.
you're going by wisdom, right?
17.
17. Okay, so I have a chance. Not a good chance, but a chance.
Yeah, Farrell, if you drop that save, like
I
there's
have
like
a
button,
chance.
You can grab it and drag it onto people, and it'll have them roll.
So does Atlas.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh, wow!
I think
With a
Atlas
natural
is
20
fine.
of 23, so Atlas is perfectly fine. But both of
Nice.
them are okay.
Nice.
Shrug. And that's all Illyria can do.
All right, at the end of your turn, the ancestral guardian will turns and points at Atlas with an accusatory glare as they use judgment against them. Atlas needs to make a DC 18 Wisdom or Intelligence saving throw.
You can
I'm
do
scared.
it, Atlas.
Wisdom or Intelligence. He's going to go Wisdom, even though Wisdom's a -1. Holy shit.
You can
He's
do
rolled
it,
a 19.
Atlas.
He does not.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Atlas becomes stunned as the judgment of this creature falls upon him, making him cower from the. Or rather, probably making more pissed, actually, to be honest. Of the effect of his judgment against him, but he is stunned, unfortunately. That is going to be your turn, Illyria. Janai is up. Janai is now super speedy because it doubles her movement speed, right?
Yep, it doubles
Yeah,
her
okay.
movement
1,
speed.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2,
She
3,
has
4, 5. Yeah, she'll get there easily in one round of movement.
Yeah,
'Cause
hold
that's what you
on.
do.
So it doubles her movement speed. It could give her advantages on dexterity rolls and saving throws, I believe, and an extra action, bonus action, and all that other shit.
An extra action. Unfortunately, the dexterity saving throw to save against your fairy fire
Was it Wisdom or Dex?
dex.
Oh.
That unfortunately does fail because Thingy has advantage on against attacks against Janai, but Janai is now going to go whack, 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 whack because that's what she does.
Yep.
One. Ah. Well. Why are you doing this now? Fantasy grounds, right. 1. That fails to hit. 2.
Remember advantage.
Okay, well that was the advantage and that failed.
Damn.
Second hit. That does hit with a 25. Doing 11 points of damage. And third attack with her other scimitar because she's got 2 scimitars. That fails.
Jeez.
So that's the normal attack, the bonus action. Now she attacks again for the haste.
Yeah.
This is kind of nuts.
Why haste is so good?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I will roll it again because of that hits. See if getting is better. No, but 19 still hits. Other things, and then she will. Let's turn this into a goading attack. Let's do.
Which
wisdom.
means one of her attacks will do 1 more d8.
That
Damage.
unfortunately is a success, but she does. He does take an additional d8. Nope. Let me draw that again. He takes an additional d8 points of damage. That's another 6. But the goading succeeds. That is a.
Jeez.
Switch this to combat because now I know where I'm looking. And the final. Was that the final attack? No, that wasn't.
No.
The final
Two
attack.
more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. So I've done 4.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I've done 4. This is the final one. That also fails.
Dude,
He seems a bit
how
hard to
could
hit.
He's so easy to hit. Why are you having so much trouble? I mean,
Apparently
no,
she's not-
Farrell is more encouraging than that. You still got this. You got this.
That is going to be Shania's turn. Sykes, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna. Is there any, like, behind this statue? Is there like a opening between the legs, or is it just one big full statue?
Yeah, absolutely. No,
Okay.
there's an opening here.
I will just kind of take some cover back here in case anything goes up. But shooting through the legs, or I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
and then I will pot shot and shoot at the ancestral guardian with my I'm gonna use the lightning bow. Yeah,
Okay.
there it is. Okay, so I have advantage. Technically, I have advantage before it because I go before it, but yeah. Bam. Oh, what? Hang on. There we go. Natural 20!
God damn it, natural 20, very, very nice.
got my
He's used
sneak
reaction,
attack.
so he can't do shit. Go for it.
Hooray
So I got my
for
attack.
fairy fire.
I got
Hooray for
the-
fairy fire, definitely.
Nice.
I was hoping Janai would get some natural 20s in there too, but
Eh!
this works. This works.
I'm rolling for it, that's why.
True.
57 points of damage on the first shot.
Okay. Ow.
Jesus! God! Holy!
Oh damn.
Like
That's the
just
sneak attack,
lightning
Hunter's
just-
Mark, and everything in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Second shot. This is just regular. Oh, it's still advantage though, but I don't have.
Still
sneak
advantage,
attack.
but you do still have
Yeah,
Hunter's
yeah.
Mark, though.
But the Hunter's Mark actually only it does the one time also.
Oh,
It only
really?
works
Okay.
It's around, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We will finish.
Another-
Not a. What?
Yay! That's what I was hoping for.
Do we do Michael's rule, and if I roll another 20, he dies? No, just kidding.
No. No, we do not. Because that would make this fight trivial.
24 points of damage as I shoot him through the fucking face.
You
Twice.
try to shoot him through the fucking face, except that when you shoot him through the fucking face, the arrow passes seemingly just through it.
The electricity affects him.
But the electricity does affect him. You see.
Yeah! That was awesome. Oh, okay, so actually I did 20... Oh no, that was the 20. Okay. Oh yeah, it was partially. So 20 damage
It was partially, yeah.
and 28 damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's some
Oh, no, wait,
stuff.
that was,
There's some stuff going on which is
54
causing
damage. Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. All right.
54 and 20 damage. Okay.
Yeah,
Woo!
Holy shit!
that was a lot.
You just hear a crack in the air. Just toys. That was awesome.
It is now the Ancestral Guardian's turn. On their turn,
Katoa.
I have to think now.
Oh, it's here.
Yep, nope, they're going to do that. Yep. What? That'll be fine. That'll
I
be
look
fine.
at the
We'll do
rod
that.
and I just kind of pet it. I'm like, "Thank you, Corvus. Your death was not in vain."
They're going to. This creature is going to quicken spell
Oh,
and cast Otti Luke's freezing sphere.
Oh!
no, he's casting a zone within a zone.
Oh no! Oh shit!
It is a 60-foot radius sphere.
Oh,
And he's going to
Oh,
place it
God.
so he's going to place it so he doesn't get hit. Obviously. But I need Farrell, Sykes, Tyfari, and Illyria to all roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
and there goes all the luck.
There we go. That's more like it.
This is where I die again. No, I'm just kidding.
Intelligence, yes, of course.
Oh, God.
Also you, Tyfari, please.
Yeah. So, 14. So 16.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
a failure
16
for
is-
everybody.
Oh, really? Oh, did I get inspiration from petting the Hydra?
No, unfortunately you didn't. You needed DC 18. So you all take... Let me get this right. Yes. There's that. No, that's the refraining. Did not upcast. So... You will all take 10d6 cold damage.
Oh.
Just a little chilly.
36.
Nothing
I'm
wrong
gonna
with that.
protective shield myself. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, Farrell, you did actually succeed. So you take half this damage.
Take 18 then.
So you take 13. 18. No,
Yeah,
13.
18.
No, you take 13.
18.
Oh, no, yeah, it's 13. Yeah. What are you talking about? New?
So,
Eight
Same
times
for me.
No, it's not.
Wait,
It's
no.
18. It is
Yeah, it is
18.
18.
It is 18.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
'cause that'd be
being
26
done.
was.
I'm being done.
Yeah.
You take 18 points of freezing damage.
Like, what the heck?
Yeah, just a little chilly. Not too bad.
Just a little chilly.
Well, teeth chattering, that actually got me goosebumps. That was weird.
Protective shield myself.
Yeah, to reduce the damage by 8. Farrell, I need you to roll
Yeah.
me a Constitution saving throw because you are concentrating on fairy fire.
Oh,
I
I also
also-
would need to do for Hunter's Mark too then.
Mm-hmm. Those of you who are concentrating spells need to roll me Constitution saving throws, please.
would I still have skill empowerment?
I think it fails.
Yes, you would.
I definitely
Only
failed.
just.
No, I'm gonna lose it, but
Oh yeah, for reason of a +5 is there is because of my blade song.
Because
Well,
your
it's
blade
half
song.
the
Yeah,
damage,
no, that's fine.
right? You have to pass. So I
It's
don't-
half the damage. So Farrell
Yeah, I failed.
passes.
Yep.
Sykes fails. Illyria passes. Tyfari fails.
Well,
so
I'm
you-
glad I
so-
got my crits out then with the with the
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark.
Sykes, you lose your hunter's mark.
I'm
Well,
literally
Farrell, you
just frozen for a sec.
Farrell, you keep your fairy fire, and Tyfari, unfortunately, you lose your
skill
I forgot what
empowerment.
it's called. Skill empowerment. Yes.
Oh,
Also,
No, get
if I
rid of this
cast a non-concentration spell, does my concentration one stay up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. That's what I
Yeah.
thought, but I wasn't quite sure.
Yes.
it's
It is.
a while
It
to
is.
cast another concentration.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't have that many
How much,
concentration spells, so that's why I was unsure if it worked.
So,
how much damage did he do again? Sorry.
36.
36.
Yep, and I was the only one that reduced it.
Yep. So, Tyfari, you take 36 points of damage. Illyria and Sykes, you both take 36 points of damage, and Farrell, you take 18.
But wouldn't I also take 18? Because I
Did you
also got a
pass?
16.
Oh, yeah, because of your the
That's
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
then you would take 18. Apologies.
Yeah, just checking.
Yeah,
I
no.
also forgot it.
All good. Thank you for clarifying that.
And you only
Um,
barely failed your other Constitution saving throw then.
Yeah, but it was only a few minutes at most.
No,
Yeah.
the concentration check is 11 or high. It's an 11 or half the damage.
Oh, or half. Okay. Because half would have been 9. So it's like, oh, you
Yeah,
only
exactly.
barely failed.
No,
but yeah,
it's
11.
it would be 11. It would be 11 or half the damage.
Okay.
So that's his spell attack. He is now going to turn and strike at. Who is he going
Which
to strike
one?
at? Well, Atlas is stunned right now.
Mhm.
Stun effect. Does stun effect rage? I'll look that up later.
I don't actually know. That's a good point.
Why is the damage value not on the longsword? Oh, that's why.
Ouch.
He'll go. S3 around. He'll go against you, Illyria.
The rage
yeah.
won't end.
I thought so. I thought that was the case.
You just get more angry.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you kidding me? It's alright. He only gets a hit once because of that. That is going to be his turn, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh
Aw.
man, that double natural 20s, man.
That was
Holy
insane.
Yeah, that was
Double
great.
natural 20s is kind of nuts, to be honest.
Fairy Fire already did its job, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, that was... Yeah, that was nuts.
Double natural 20 with the sneak attack
Yeah.
and the hunter's mark. Yeah.
Like, you're genuinely making me think, maybe I have to bump his hit points a bit, just to keep him around a little longer. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
I hope you
Yeah,
hope you guys
this
had
was a
I
fun
hope you
fight.
guys had fun today with the with the puzzle dungeon crawl as it was. I turned it into.
That was fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We went
A
through it
lot
a
of
bit
creative
fast.
solutions, too.
Yeah.
That maybe
Yeah.
you hadn't thought of.
Well, I had considered quite a few of them, but I didn't consider you petting one of the
Petting a dragon,
petting one
or
of
a
the
hydra.
dragons.
Having a elemental just storm through everything.
Yeah, honestly, that amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
That was cool.
Making
I
a
really,
hole in
really,
the
really
doorway
amazing.
that lasts forever. And
Easiest way to
for an
solve
hour.
it.
Old
Yeah.
monster, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, thanks guys.
Yeah,
normally I
thank
do
you.
a memorable moments at the end of the stream, but also run over quite a lot, so I'm gonna have to skip out very quickly. But of course we usually raid people, because that's what we do at the end of these streams, because we like to spread the loves, likes and follows and hugs and all that kind of wonderful stuff. So I know you guys are capable of. Who are we going to raid? Oh, I've raided so many of the same people recently. Let's go somebody else. Ooh. Thursday campaign prep. Come talk about D&D with Colorless Moon 65. Sure. I'm going to pet it, Farrell. Absolutely. We're going to go raid them. Because campaign prep is always fun. It's always fun and interesting to talk about that. So yeah, we're going to go head over there. Say hi to him. Looks like they are also... Oh no, they're not using the fence guns. They're using... what's that called? Roll20. That's what they're using, Roll20. And I'm very curious to see what campaign prep they're doing. So yeah, head over there, give them some loves, likes, hugs, follows, all that wonderful stuff in here. Get nice to know you guys a couple above. I will be back tomorrow, streaming. Oh yeah, Dawn of War, Chaos Rising, I think it's called, because I finished the previous one. So yeah, join him for that. And then Saturday is going to be Dark Heresy, and Sunday is going to be Fortune's Whimsy. Big hugs, guys. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Love each other. Give yourselves big hugs. Give loved ones big hugs. See you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Felicia.
Ron.